Bobby Katie, guys. Bobby Katie. All right, coming to the stage next. Show him some love. Give it up for Alexios Campos.
A lot of my friends say I have a drug problem, and I'm starting to realize maybe they're right. The other day I ran out of vodka and whiskey, and I was in my house, and I'm just like, shit, what do I have to like make this night better? I look at my cat running around everywhere. I'm like, what are you on? I'm like, oh, you're on catnip. I loaded up in the pipe, smoked it. Bro, I spent the next 3 hours staring out the window with my cat. I'm like, these squirrels are up to something. These squirrels are up to something, bro. My cat's like, I've been trying to tell you this. I'm like, bro, you speak to me? So after that happened, I was like, shit, maybe I have a problem. And then so I decided to go to an AA meeting, show up. There's just people like just venting about their life. And this one lady gets up on stage and she's just like, I have a problem because I drink 1 glass of wine a night with a Xanax. And I'm like, bro, I drink like half a bottle of vodka a night. I was like, that's like, you belong in CC. This is AA. You need to up your game, bro. Get on my level. Get on my level. But, and then the other day I was like, my manager, she likes to give me edibles sometimes, and they're weak. They're just like weak level edibles. So she was like, I have a special batch for you, Alex. And I was like, all right, let me try this out. She gives me 2. She's like, just take half of 1 though. And I'm like, nah, I ate both of them driving home, and they start kicking in. The lane starts switching, and I'm like, shit, let me get home. I get home, make it to the elevator. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna chill out at my place, drink some water, and just like ride this wave. Open up the elevator, walk in, immediately slip, bust my ass. There's brown liquid everywhere. And I'm like, shit, I just slipped in liquid shit. And I'm like, fuck. But I taste like a caramel frappe. And I'm like, shit, this is Starbucks shit. And I see the venti cup rolling past my head. And I'm like, ah, shit. So I get up, covered in coffee, and I see the cup. As the elevator door is closing, I kick the cup out. Gets locked in the elevator door. Alarms start going off. And I'm like, God damn it, what's going on? So I start pushing all these buttons, nothing's happening. The alarm's still going off, and mirror, 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 and the edible's kicking in. And now I just discovered I'm claustrophobic. And everything's like going in and out, in and out. And I'm like trying to keep it cool. I'm like, all right, you're covered in coffee, on some really strong edibles, stuck in an elevator at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, okay. So I see this call button, push the call button. Prior to this, I tried to call the cops on myself, but I'm not getting a signal. You know everything's fucked up when you're on drugs and you're trying to call the cops on yourself. I had no idea what I was gonna say, but it didn't connect. And I'm like, nothing's connecting. My phone's not connecting. So I see this button on the last button. I'm not pushing. I was gonna push the power button, but that was like last resort. But I see a call button. Push the call button. Starts ringing, and I'm like, awesome, man, someone's gonna save me. The line connects. Someone's eating like chips or something. They're like, I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, what do you want? I'm like, I'm stuck in an elevator. And she's like, why are you stuck in an elevator? I'm like, I don't know, I'm stuck in an elevator. I push this call button. Are you gonna help me? And she was like, okay. Line goes dead. After a minute, I'm just staying there, and I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on? Push call button again. She's like, why are you calling again? And I'm like, is someone coming to help me? And like, what do you think? Line goes dead again. And I'm just like, I was covered in coffee, on an edible, and this lady's clearly not helping me. And I'm like, I really hope there's like a Yelp review for this elevator. So, because when I get out of this, I'm gonna be like, I had a bad experience. I was on edibles, and this lady was like, and then so after a while, I started smelling smoke, and I'm like, oh shit, my apartment complex is on fire. I'm stuck in the elevator. No one knows I'm here, and it's a holiday weekend. So I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. This is where I die. And I'm like, okay. This is how I die. This is how I end. And after a few minutes, I hear someone saying, hello, is anyone in there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. At this point, I'm like fucked up. I think it's God talking to me. I'm like, God, save me, please. I know I've made so many promises to you when I'm fucked up in similar situations that I've never kept any of them, but this time I'm gonna keep my word. But you know I'm not going to. And all of a sudden the doors open up. And this is a Puerto Rican dude in a wife beater, silver chain, and shaved head. And he was like, why are you stuck in the elevator? I'm like, bro, I'm high as fuck. I just go past it. And then, but the last situation recently, it happened like 2 weeks ago. I was on some LSD, and I was like, everything's like going in and out, and I'm like, let me just go out for a walk, because I live in Kansas City, and there's this cool little trail park that I like to walk. Open the door, a squirrel just runs through my legs, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought it was a rat, but it was a squirrel. Squirrels and rats are very similar, but I like squirrels better. And then all of a sudden, I have 2 cats, and they just start like biting this squirrel, and they're just like biting in the living room, and I'm like on this LSD, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And at the same time, my black cat is sitting and just watching my 2 Siamese cats just kill this squirrel. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And she's like, yes, kill them. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get rid of this cat, but I'm like, this cat's up to something. But that's my time, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You go for Alexios, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this next guy comes to the stage. He and I became best friends last night. Give it up for Kelly Crying.